All right. Taylor the tree expert. I did take a dendrology class in college. Where's Nat? Nat's not here, but Nat. Listen, Nat and I are going to play Peak together Friday night. So if you are able to drop in and say hi, we will talk to you about trees because Nat is a fellow tree expert with me. The fir trees in Stardew Valley were normal. We'll go see what they're called. I have the little thing that will tell us. Did you see the new items they released with the new expansion? The new expansion of what? What new items? What am I missing? You follow a guy on TikTok that makes tree ice cream? Accompanied by a homemade bowl and spoon of the same tree? That's cool. We have a bowl. It's over on... I'll get it after I feed the cat if I remember. But we have a bowl from New Zealand when we went and helped this guy do some yard work because he was old. And he gave us a bowl that he made from a tree. It's full of lava rocks from Mount Doom at the moment, which is also cool. I don't know if we were legally allowed to take them, but customs didn't stop us, so... Mesmatronic, good morning. How are you this morning? It's fall, y'all. Ugh. Mr. Ape also confirmed 2 new possible lovers? Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry, is there an update that I'm missing? Oh, he made a bunch of bowls from the tree. It's tiny. But yeah, we did steal... well, stealing's the wrong word. I'm trying to think of another word that's not steal. Please make the wizard kissable. Can we finally divorce Demetrius from Robin and date her? Okay, y'all, now we gotta look it up. Whee! 1.7. What am I missing here? I don't know if Reddit is the most... It made children more interesting. The first Reddit comment says, "God damn it, let me move on with my life." Every time we're like, okay, Stardew Valley, we're good to go. Bam, new update. Child marriage stuff. No, you can't date the wizard. Please clarify. Okay, it sounds massive. Popular fan request regarding children that will hopefully make the kids more interesting. 1.7 will bring 2 marriage candidates, who he'll reveal on February 26th, the game's anniversary. He's also toying with the idea of releasing a farm map editor alongside social features that allow fans to view the creations of other players. Whoa, but he's not sure if it will be included in 1.7 specifically. Sir, are you already planning 1.8? Children and marriage. What farm map editor? I don't know. This is all the information I have. I'm trying to give you all the information. There's a lot of other things in the update that no one's really asked for. That's fine. No one asked for the raccoon tree, but I love our little raccoon family. Haunted Chocolatier is kind of a spiritual Stardew Valley 2. Yet he's concerned fans might be expecting his next game to be the same thing in a different font. Doo-doo-doo. He says this is not the end of Stardew Valley. He's conflicted about the future of it. Dream farm map, all farmable tiles, one single water tile, nothing else. Honestly, yeah. He wants to expand what's already there. A third year of festival variants, a fourth year of festival variants, more dialogue. Oh, this is if he continues to keep tweaking things. He also poses the possibility of changing the awful spiral level in the mines, but he's unsure. Listen, that is a classic. Bye. Have a good day at work. Maybe if everybody stopped playing, I wouldn't be inspired to keep working on it. Okay, that's all the information I have. Back to fall. Or do hit the pedestrians. I mean, just kind of determine if they deserve it or not. Bonus points if you do. You get me. Exciting. He never fails to just give us everything that we want and more. A train. So that's the update. Whee! All right. What do we have as far as seeds go? Broccoli. We have so much broccoli, holy moly. I forgot to pick my flowers again. Cool. We gotta go to Pierre's. There we go. Our coffee plants. That's sad. We had so many of them. There we go. Anything in here while we're... Oh, yeah. Look at all this. We'll hold off on the trees. Okay. Gotta make some money, and then we gotta go buy seeds. That's really what we gotta do. Tropical, was it you who found the galaxy thing in the mines? Because I like that. I like that that's an option. Yes. Which mines were you in? Were you in the Skull Caverns? Or were you... We need to find dragon teeth still. Let's do a bunch of those. Oh, because he made it more dangerous to go in there. Man, I didn't find anything interesting. Anything else? Grapes. Got any grapes? Okay. That makes sense. You could not get it to pop up at all. That's so sad. We did that last time, the time before. We recently just did that one. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's get this guy. There we go. I want pumpkins. I think I want pumpkins over here where they have the possibility to get big. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then we'll put you guys over here. And then we just gotta do our best here. There we go. Okay. Moving on to the next thing. Can you move, bro? Whatever. That's so annoying. We need to do more quests because we're waiting to get the weapon. That's my next task with that. I know we don't need it for perfection, but I need it for Steam perfection. You know? There we go. Whee! I'm considering changing your book review format. What would you need in a book review to find it useful? What do I look for in book reviews? I like to know... let me think. Because I do read book reviews. I don't know, because what I do when I read book reviews is I find like a 5-star review with no spoilers and like a 1-star review with no spoilers. And I compare them to see like what they didn't like versus what people loved to kind of figure out the value and if it's worth it. In that sense, like if people are like, the writing is kind of bad, there's grammatical errors, it doesn't look like it was edited, I'm like, you have to have a really unique, be a really great story for me to look past that. But if they're like, it was written really well, but it was boring, you know? I don't know. I like the pros and cons list of things. Whee! How many do I have left? 8? Good thing the Junimus can get out. What is the current format you use? Like, what would you say your current... Do you use, like, a template that you're like, okay, this is how I'm writing my book review? apologies to everybody who plants in a nicer manner. I'm just doing this because I can. But we're getting everything planted today, which is exciting. Look at all of this. No, I'm not a psychopath. I can't do that. I can't. I can, however, do this. You're thinking of potentially going really plainly, like what it had, wish it didn't have. Optional rambling section. I like that. I do like that. Because it's your book review, right? So, like, TLDR, pros and cons, characters, plot, and pacing. How it was to read, audience, continuation, and final verdict. Yeah, I feel like when people are reading reviews to decide if they want to read a book, the plainer it is, like, the better, in my opinion. Like, here's the bread and butter, essentially, of what the book was if I liked it. There we go. Wow. There we go. I guess we'll make some... Well, do I need sap for my Statue of Blessings? Yeah, 999. How much do I have? Stop. So we can only make however much this is, which is not a lot, but... $102. That's what you thought too? It started feeling more like a chore than a hobby. Yeah, you don't want it to feel like a chore. Gotta change your pacing. That makes a ton of sense. Whee! Get fertilized, bitches. All right. I like that everybody's just chilling outside. Oh, thanks. Everybody's sleeping outside. It's a beautiful fall day. Ah! Okay, here we go. We're gonna run out. Nat and I are testing Peak tonight to make sure that everything's all set for when we play Peak on Friday. I'm so excited. I've never played. So we're going to run through it so I can make sure that, like, my computer's happy with it. I understand the mechanics. I'm not going to just totally embarrass myself. I'll probably still embarrass myself, but it'll be exciting. Oh, hello. I see your paws. Hi, baby. You want to come up? Nope, he does not. Rude. Okay, let's put a truffle in here. Beautiful. Come here. Come say good morning. Hello, baby. Cheddar says hello. Good morning, love bug. What's up? Are you okay? Are you being a good boy? You are. You are. Look at this little baby. We love him. We love you. Yeah, we're working on it. I'm not a huge fan of the hoppers, I'm not gonna lie. Good morning, Small. Everybody look away. Small is streaking. Small do be streaking out here. How are you doing? This is Small. Where is it? Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, yes. Let's put the bait in the fridge. Where is my fishing pole? I wanted to make a streak pun. They're funny. They are funny. Okay, the coffee can go in there. We're going to bed. It's just so funny that they call it... I know it's a streak. Like, I understand that that's what it is. It's just funny to me. Also, this, like... the next thing I do, whenever I decide to spend money again on my streaming setup, which I just did, I'm getting a new keyboard, everybody. I'm very excited about it. Eric might be less excited because I just spent money, but I'm very excited about it, amongst other things that I'm getting. But a new camera is definitely on the list because this camera, like, I don't know, it's just like a Logitech. And it's fine. It does a great job, I guess, but it doesn't do a great job. Like, it does an okay job. Thanks for lurking, Small. About to make coffee and start some laundry. Be productive. Be productive. Woohoo. Look, we made a lot of money. And we didn't even sell that much. Which is good because we spent a lot of money on seeds. Oh, I also got a new mic. She comes in Thursday. I'm very excited. Hello, children. Goodbye, children. It pays an exposure. Yeah, exactly. Stream payouts will pay for it eventually. That's what I tell him. It might take a long time, and I might buy other stuff in the meantime, but eventually we will make enough money that it was free. But the keyboard is super cute, and I'm excited because what did I plant that couldn't be planted here? I don't know. Whatever, dude. Words are hard. Ooh. Girl math. Exactly. Whoa. Let's do this real quick. Yeah. And then we'll take these back out. Cheddar's laying in front of my little bar there. We love girl math. But, like, eventually it all works itself out. So, we'll put you in there. We need to find a wild plum so we can make fall seeds, because that's one of the other things we need to make. There we go. Okay. What about over here? Beautiful. All right, let's go get our tree fruits situated. Ask. Okay, Eric and I have had this conversation multiple times. And I know that there is something out there for everybody, but respectfully, Eric has the nastiest ass feet I have ever seen in my entire life. His feet are very flat, which is not a problem within itself, but he also has massive feet for, like, his size. He's not, I mean, he's tall, but he's not that tall. He's only, like, 6 foot. What's that? In centimeters. Even better for selling trust, but this man always has black toenails. Like, I don't know what he does. I've probably had a black toe once in my life, and it was because a cow stepped on my foot. I don't know what this man does. His toenails are always black and falling off. It is foul. Like, sir, get bigger shoes then. I don't know what you're doing to where your toes are constantly slamming in your feet when you're running or playing basketball. You should not always have a black toe. I stand by that. I don't have 5. Oh, yeah, I do. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk on Eric's feet. Even better for selling. Ugh. But if we were to sell feet pics, we would choose my feet over his because I have tiny little feet. I don't know, but everybody has their thing, you know? Fantastic content as always. I feel like that's a very common conversation. I feel like a lot of people have had the could I sell feet pics conversation. You know? I don't have any tattoos on my feet yet. There are some I want to get on my feet, but as of now I don't, so no time like the present. I do need to get some new tattoos. Huh, Cheddar? Oh. Let's put you in here. Oh. Stop. Just put them in the bin. Thank you. Good God. Hi, baby. What's up? Are you being the best baby? You are. Ah. Okay, well, you can stay in there. Look at the little kitty. Isn't he the best? Kisses for Cheddar. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He hates the kisses. He's like, Mom, stop. First you give me a bath and then you kiss me on the head. I just want to be left alone. I'm a grown-ass cat. Right? Isn't that right, baby? But yeah, the new mic I got, I say this as Cheddar's literally rubbing up on the mic right now, is on a boom arm, so I'm hopeful he won't knock it over, he won't rub up on it. It'll be a lot easier and better for everyone. Cheddar, chat gives you lots of kisses. Chat loves you. Do you love chat? Cheddar, do you love chat? Are you a good boy? He looks so tired. Well, sir, if you hadn't woken me up at 4:30, maybe you wouldn't be so tired. Yeah? Did you hear that? Did you want to say something else? A cat scratches the bristles on a curved wire that he can rub on. Ooh, like the cow brushes. I love the cow brushes. That was a sleepy meow. It was like a whine. He was like, what? Are you a good boy? What's up, Chunky Monkey? I'll look into those cat scratches. I don't know if he'd like it. He's kind of weird about things. What's up? I do want to get him a massive cat tree. I think that's what we're going to replace the tree with, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm rolling out the postcards for our little streamathon this weekend. Like I said, I made some very light goals, but I got the stamper in, so either tonight or tomorrow we're going to be stamping. By we, I mean me, because Eric is nowhere to be found. Stop messing with the microphone, Cheddar. And I'll be stamping his paw on to these postcards, which is going to be cute. Let's go check out our crops at Ginger Island. Oh. Look, he's waking up. Good morning. What's up? And then we need the weeds. Come here, weeds. And then we'll look for dragon teeth. That's what we're doing. Right, Cheddar? You put the scratcher in my DMs? Thank you. I appreciate. Good boy. He has been such a good kitty. Oh, where are you going? What happened? Oh, he does a stretch. What a good boy. He's truly baby. We need to keep the fiber. Okay, let's go see if we can get a dragon tooth, Cheddar. We need 3. We need 3 teeth. Oh, I think he might like that. That might be his cup of tea. It does look like the cow brushes, and I do love the cow brushes. I love seeing them out in the fields with the cows all rubbing up against them. Oh, it makes my heart so happy. Let's do this and grab our sword. Ha 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 ha. Whoa. Come here, buddy. Stop shooting at him. Thank you. All right, no teeth there. No teeth there. We're just so unlucky. Thank you. There we go. I do like this thing. He's very helpful. I like my frog, but he eats the guys I need. Good morning, Destiny. How are you doing today? Cheddar says good morning as well. Right, Cheddar? Cheddar. He does, I promise. He's just being a big brat boy right now. A big brat boy. Brat boy cheese. We are looking desperately for dragon teeth. Ooh! See? I feel like I find these dragon skeletons all the time and I never find any teeth with them. That just feels like bad luck. Like, they should be here. What is your destiny today? World domination or destruction? Are we feeling motivated or not? That's kind of like what those are. Although I guess they both take motivation. Ah. I don't see the door. Still don't see the door. Even the music's like, all right, girl, you gotta get out of this room. I know. I'm aware. I'm trying, I swear. Did you hear that unintentional rhyme? It's pretty good. Where's the door? Stop. Everybody stop. Everybody chill. Relax. It's on the other side. Okay. Where is the door? Bro, actually, where is the door? Am I blind? Am I missing something here? I am confusion. Yeah, Cheddar. Not over here. What the? Where? Oh my gosh, this is like the level that never ends. I found it. Okay. Anybody want to give me a dragon teeth? Always world domination. Hi, country boy. How are you doing? I think dragon teeth also spawn from the... Yeah, they do. Double chance with the burglar's ring. I definitely have a burglar's ring somewhere. Ah! No, we're not, Stream Elements. Why did you do that? Ah! I guess we're taking a quick ad break, everybody. Apologies. Good early morning. Now, bro, I have you set so you're 3 every hour, not a minute and a half every half hour. Okay, well. Apologies to everybody in ads. Oh, that was so huffy of you, Cheddar. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? Should that be our next big game that we play to completion after this? Anything in here that I need? Whee! Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Chill out. How is there nobody in here either? Good luck keeping your sanity. Oh. Speaking from experience, that's fair. Cheddar. We'll see. I'm still very open to whatever we want to do next. I'll go get the burglar ring. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Cheddar's mad at me. He's ready for brekkie. I'd like to go to sleep on my farm, please. Oh. Great story, but maybe play without perfection in mind. Okay, what about completion? Completion is different than perfection. How do we feel about that? All right, are you hungry? You're hungry? Are you sure you're hungry? I know it's a little early, but we're going to go feed the boy. I will put on... Bro, don't stop stepping on my keyboard. Cheddar is hungry. Do you hear him scream? He screams. He doesn't drink my coffee. He sticks his paw in my coffee. It's worse. How good is your aim and speedrunning tactics? Bad. Although, I do have a controller now. So, that's helpful. That would help a lot. I will put on enrichment time for you guys, since it's kind of like a weird time to do this. Cheddar, are you hungry? Are you hangry? You're hangry? Okay, let's go. What a brat. Okay. Let's put on some jams. That's not really a jam. This is a jam. And then we'll put on words for you guys. And we'll be right back as soon as the little monster gets his brekkie. Have fun being enriched. And then we go to the valley. The smartest. Good job. You guys are so smart. So proud of you. Lurking as eats. Okay. Have a nice lurk. Have a nice eat. You're meh. Aw, I'm sorry. Your videos are finished and just need to be edited, ready to be a potato now for the rest of the week. That's such a vibe, honestly. I get that. We love potato time. Cheddar loves potato time, specifically. Oh, that was cute. That was so hot. Well, whoops. Whew. My bad. Whoop. Let me just pickaxe my bed. Okay. Cheddar acting all nonchalant like you won't catnap him if you could. You saw kitties today at the vet. You wanted to bring them home, but I wasn't allowed. Ugh, that's the worst. Were they spoken for, or were they, like, did they need to be taken care of and all that jazz and then get spoken for, you know? Like, heal up. What happened over here? You can go back here. Oh, you have a dog and your husband doesn't like cats. I gotcha. Alright, we need 3 more dragon teeth. That'll be our freaking mission all of fall. Like, yeah, we're gonna make money, but like... we're halfway to 10. That's exciting. You're also only allowed 2 pets. You could have adopted one. That's fair. I love kitties. Get rid of the husband. Doesn't like cats. Preposterous. The one climbed all over you. Oh, a baby. And then ran off like an escape artist. A baby. I love kitties. Joking. Do not take dating advice from strangers. Yeah, Yellow. You strange stranger. You strange stranger. Oh, wait. Oh, you're allergic as well? Ugh. The worst combination. Look, he's oh! I was about to say, look, he's meditating. He's so peaceful. And then I scared the absolute Junimo out of him. The strangest stranger that ever stranged. People are strange when you're a stranger. Words of advice for you. If you didn't know that people were strange when they're a stranger, now you do. BRB connecting something? Yeah, do your job. Sorry, that came off a little more aggressive than I intended it to come off. Okay. Okay. Off to Ginger Island we go to look for the dragon teeth that just never come. Strangers are the best. They really are. Everyone's a stranger before they're not. So, you meet the best people that way. Ah. Let's do this. There we go. We're slowly working up our... I don't want to, like, do them all, you know? Sage advice. Yeah, same brain. Because they're just friends we haven't met yet. That's along with the give everyone a chance advice. Because people always surprise you. In the best way, I feel like. Did I put one here? I don't think I did. But I put one here. I got him. I got him. Don't you worry. There it is. Alright. Let's go look for some... I meant to put on the burglar ring. Ooh. That's worth it. Because we have been struggling with this for so long. Hello, child. A child. Rings. Because we need this loot more than we've needed anything. We'll switch it off with the Iridium Band just because, listen, I don't want to deal with the slimes. I just don't. Speaking of slimes, while we're here, See my little lizard brain just getting distracted left and right? Hi, babies. How we doing? I don't have my magnet. That's what's happening. I was like, man. Bye, babies. You have a fun ring that makes you fast when you slay monsters? That is fun. That's very fun. Petrified slime. Ah. Okay. And off we go. Oh. You can come back to Ginger Island. All right. Is this like hot enough to not too hot anymore? Yes. Yes, it is. I feel like whenever I drink coffee that's too hot, it's like you can't win because you take a sip of it and then you try to spit it back out, but then you jerk your hand away and then the coffee spills on you and then hot coffee spills on you and it was too hot in the first place. And it's just, it always feels like such an ordeal. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's go look for these dragon teeth. We need 3. Ring? Elden ring. Oh, yellow. You got it bad. You got it bad. Okay. I did get the burglar ring. Woohoo! It worked! A brown frog? Now we have a blue frog, a blue-green frog, and a brown frog. Man, another one of these levels where I just don't know. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted. Everybody chill out. We're just gonna sit here. Nope, nothing that time. Boo. But we should be luckier. Ah! We're chill. Of course we are. We're always chill. It's honestly too early in the morning to not be chill. That is my hesitation with playing certain games. Is I just don't know how prepared I can be at 5 a.m. for certain games. Whee! My nose itches. Oh my goodness. The chaos of certain games, yeah. Like, this is chaotic enough for me. At certain times. It's like a science. My goodness. Chill out. Okay. Ah. All right, we're still looking for some more little guys. There's none in here, so we're moving on. There's so much fire, but there's no dragon guys in there. There you are. Yes, we got another one. We need one more. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Oh, that was the dumbest thing. I just ignored him like he was a slime. I was like, you know what? He can't hurt me. He can, in fact, hurt me. As a matter of fact, he does have the ability to hurt me. Now I want to play Portal. After we talked about it, I haven't stopped thinking about it. I was singing the song the other day, because I do that a lot. I just randomly sing throughout the house. I think, like, when Eric and I moved in together for the first time, he definitely can hurt me. Eric was like, I don't think I realized how often you like to just sing songs. And I was like, yeah. Unfortunately for you, if you don't like singing, that happens a lot. I sing to Cheddar all the time. You do the same thing? Yeah, I think it came as a little bit of surprise to him. He was like, what is this? I did not know you did this. And I was like, well, now you know. Is there a guy? There's a chest. Oh, there is a guy. You've been singing the Oscar Mayer Wiener theme song because you have a kitty named Oscar. I used to go to a mega church when I was growing up, and it was a Baptist church, and Baptists sing a ton of songs. Like, songs are their thing. They just sing all the time. And then they have like a 5-minute sermon, and then they sing more songs, and then they move on with their lives. I sing songs that I've like had ingrained in me from church, but I typically what I do is replace, this is crazy, this is kind of unhinged. I replace the word God in the songs with cat. And I sing them to Cheddar like I'm praising my cat. Unhinged behavior, but it's pretty funny. Today is your gotcha day for Oscar boy. Oscarf boy and Hazel girl. Yes, put pics in the Discord. Happy gotcha day to the babies. Oscarf. I was like, that's a funny nickname. Does he just scarf down his food? Because Cheddar does. Chedward is his nickname. We got it. Goodbye. You call him a potato. Oscar. Cat nicknames are so funny to me because people have like, you know, well, cat names in general are so funny to me because people name their cats the wildest things like soy sauce and wasabi and, well, my sister's cat is named Trout. But aside from that, the nicknames of cats go so wild. Like, one of Cheddar's nicknames is Chicken Noodle Soup. I don't know how we came up with Chicken Noodle Soup, how that came about. But sometimes we call him Chicken Noodle Soup. Look, we can finally craft whatever the thing is that we need to craft. What is it? It wasn't the wicked statue. It wasn't the statue of the doors. We do need the statue of blessing, but we need more stone and more fiber. It was the mini forge. Thank you. That's what it was. These earbuds are insane. You can already recommend the Shocks Open Air 2. Ooh. I'm with you on the can't wear earbuds because ear too small. That's really actually super good to know because I have to have the squishy one. So I have JLab Go Air Pop, I don't know, some cheapo earbud. But yeah, I have that same problem. What is the... It's dark. I was like, what does the brown frog look like? You're not going to be able to tell, girl. It's too dark. There we go. The mini forge. Ta-da. Now we can stop hunting for dragon teeth. We got to search for a wild plum so we can make the fall seeds, because I haven't done that yet. And then we just need to craft the Statue of Blessing, and we're done crafting. Ah. What is this? A tiger hat? Makes you look like a beautiful tiger. I'm a tiger, hear me roar. Rar. Rar, XD. You lose some of the audio quality as they hover over your ear, but a worthy sacrifice. Yeah, that is a worthy sacrifice. Whee! There we go. Look at that. I like headphones, but it's hard to wear them. Every time I finish stream, I have to just like take these off and set them down and just sit there for a little while. And I feel like my ears have to like come back out from being like squished against my head, if that makes sense. Even though I put them on so lightly. And I don't know if it's just these headphones, because they're the only ones we have, or what's really going on with that, but true story. Look, we match. Wow. Rawr. You got your date pierced last summer and it's finally to the point that you can shove it aside to... Oh, yeah. Earrings are so painful for, like, the first however long you have them. And because they're new and they're so sensitive, like, my hair... Ugh. Ugh. Washing your hair in the shower. Pain. Just pain. Same with, like, other piercings. I can't imagine having a ton of piercings. I have a ton, actually. I just don't wear earrings anymore. And the majority of my piercings are in my ears. Like, I have my belly button pierced. And that one has just been in since I was 18 and maybe gets changed out occasionally, but I don't think I've changed it in like 3 years. It's just, it is what it is. Look, I'm a tiger. Ah! Okay, moving on. But I had, you know, I have 3 piercings on each side, like 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. And then I have 2 on like the top of this ear and 1 on the top of this ear, or it's the other way around. I don't remember. It hurt a lot when they initially pierced them, but it was very quick. I had more pressure around your cartilage than pain. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me see if I have ancient fruit ready. I don't think I do. Lucky dance. I love the Junimos. Nope, but we have trees to... Oh, it was like boom, pain, and then like the pressure, like the dull, just like, oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about. But you don't get headaches anymore. That's huge. So it actually worked. Because I feel like I've heard mixed things where some people swear by it. Which, I mean, that's fair, right? Like, it might just be a person-to-person thing. I was like, I didn't want to say anything. I was like, what's a love piercing? Where is that? So I appreciate the autocorrect because I was just like, how do I approach this? What? I wish people weren't allowed to use the piercing guns. Yeah, I agree with that. They're so bad for you. I would go to my, when I went and got my first tattoo, the guy who ran the tattoo shop, because that's also where I got my piercings, he was like, you're finally 18. And I was like, I'm finally 18. We can get tattoos. Good thing I didn't write a Jacob's Ladder accidentally then. I do want to get more tattoos here soon. Strawberries it is. Don't eat the straw. Oh my god. I mean, yay, money. Okay, let's do this. You got your first tattoo in Nashville with your mom? That's so cute. I got my first tattoo right before I went to college. It's on my, like, hip bone, which I was a psychopath who apparently was like, yes, let's get it on a bone. But I think it's helpful when it's your first tattoo because then you don't, like, have any line for what it is. Like, how much it should hurt. Yeah, and it's a duck feather because I raised ducks and it was, like, symbolic. This sounds so cheesy, like, it was so symbolic. But essentially what I did was I got it to represent, like, we would let our ducks go. They were mallards and they would fly away. So I got a mallard feather, like the blue feather, on my hip to, like, signify me essentially, like, leaving the nest and going off to college. So that's where I got that one tattoo from. I have, like, a couple more I have lined up that I want to get. Like, I had both of my grandfathers pass away, not, like, super recently, but within the last several years. And so I want to get, like, little tiny tattoo on each of my ankles for each of them. I want to get a really elaborate, like, Lord of the Rings New Zealand combination tattoo right here to signify the year we spent in New Zealand. I think that's all I have on the docket at the moment. I wanted to get a really elaborate, well, I've been toying with the idea because we move around so much of starting like a half sleeve with the state flower of every state we've lived in. And then to, like, carry it on as we continue to move around and spend time in other states because we are so wandering, like, we have that wanderlust and that wandering blood in our bodies, I guess. Thank God we both have it, because, you know, if somebody didn't ever want to leave, that would be unfortunate to the person who's like, we gotta go. Ankle tattoos are really cute. Yeah, and they'd be, like, little cute, specific ones. Get a U.S. map and fill it whenever you visit a new state. That would be aggressive. All right, we're going to go look for the plum today so we can get that crafted. And continue to look for weeds so we can get that done. Yeah. Which state would hurt the most? Texas? Alaska, probably. Because not only is Alaska huge, it's got all those little tiny islands. And we'd want it to be accurate, you know? You have a map like that in paper form. We have a, Eric's mom got it for us for Christmas. We have a map right now that's like a wooden map, and it's like this big. And it's got little trees at all the national parks. So we fill it in as we go to the national parks. Oh, well. I forget Alaska is part of the States and not part of Canada. Yeah, we want to visit Alaska really badly. Oh, I want to see what my little brown frog looks like. He's not that brown. I was kind of expecting him to be more brown. Your brother has a water bottle with outlines for all the national park stickers. Oh yeah, those are cool. This board came with a bunch of stickers too, which is exciting. So we got to figure out something fun to do. And I think we're going to do a picture wall underneath it because it's like, it's kind of small, you know? So I think our plan is to do a picture wall with like twine and clothesline hangers of like, not necessarily national parks, but our travels just underneath it. And I think that'd be cute. We're looking at buying a van as well because we're crazy. No, literally the van, if we buy the van, it's not for us. We're buying it for Cheddar. Like, we're buying the van so that Cheddar can travel with us. So we're going to drop thousands of dollars on a van for our cat so that he can come with us places. The Chedward van. You want a two-headed bull on your back? Since the hobby astrologist can never decide on you being a Taurus or a Gemini. I like that. That's funny. Wild plum. That's what we're looking for. So we can make the fall seeds. Here, plummy, plummy, plum. So mushy. Now it decided to not run ads, so we're going to take a quick break here soon so I can run the ads so that pre-roll goes off. Since it wanted to be difficult and make my life difficult. So we'll do that in a few minutes. Just as a heads up for you all. But the stream seems to be running today. I don't know. I swear, it is the moodiest thing in the world. I don't know why it decides to be such a brat sometimes. And just like randomly drop frames. It's plugged in. Like, I keep it plugged into my Ethernet. You have a direct line to the internet, my dear. Fiber. But yeah, our goal is to get a van before the summer so that we can take Cheddar on weekend trips. Because I think we would genuinely use it every other weekend. Like, we would go, even if we're just like taking a trip 2 hours away. The reason we don't take very many like long trips is because we don't want to leave Cheddar because he gets so lonely. Even if we have somebody check on him, he wants to be around people 24/7, which I love that about him. He's such a cuddly, sweet, social guy. But we also love to travel, so that's our solution, is buy a van for Cheddar. He does. He's such a mama's boy. Sometimes when I get mad at Eric, I'm like, well, I'm Cheddar's favorite. And he's like, oh, Taylor. That's a horrible thing to say. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. It's true, but I'm sorry. Assault. I don't see a single damn wild plum out here. Oh, where are the plums? They'll come, they'll come. So we need... Oh! I didn't know you were here listening. That's embarrassing. Hi, Eric. Boy cats are mama's boys. Girl cats are dad's baby kitties. Rude. Wait, that's funny. Is this the first time you've popped into a stream, or do you do this often? Because now I need to watch what I say. It's Mr. Taylor. Eric in chat. Alert. Eric in chat. Not you being here right as I start talking mad shit. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, I was like, you're at work. No, you're not. You're not even in the same state. How's the hotel? Whee! Yellow. Eric, these are my friends. Say hello. I talk about you guys all the time. Like, Eric probably is like, I recognize these names literally from... Do you yearn for the mines? No one yearns for the mines. No one should yearn for the mines. That's funny. Whee! Let's collect all these. Don't tell him about the absolute rager of a party we have planned for this weekend. Yeah, we're gonna go crazy. Girls Gone Wild. That's the theme. And just like that, he's gone. A ghost in the night. No! I think we chased away. I know, I was just saying that. I was like, damn. No, he's got to do a lot of driving today, so he's probably, if I had to guess, he's got it on in the background and he's getting ready to drive. That timing was incredible. Does that mean we have a claim to your hand? I mean, do you see anything on there? My hand is claimable. Our wife. Oh, speaking of wives, she said, I hope you had a wonderful day. And my cat gave me some algae. Thank you. So now we're really just on the money grind. That's really it, because we did this. We don't need to get a pond of stingrays, because we got all our dragon teeth. Woohoo! And we made a lot of money. See? We're just on a money grind. Dare I say, I feel like we could probably finish before year 4 ends. I don't want to be like too optimistic in case we can't, but I mean, we're kind of cruising. We don't have that much left for like in-game perfection. I'm not talking about, I think it's going to take us a lot longer to get that arcade game down, but I feel like we're doing pretty good. I am going to take a quick break and warm up my coffee because it goes cold so fast. And then I'll run some ads, but I'll also put on words. Give you guys some enrichment time. unless you're stuck in ads. But sometimes, if you're stuck in ads, you can see it in the screen on the side. I'll type in the letters. That would work, right? If I type in the letters you guys get. We'll see. But yeah, we'll put on some words. We'll put on some music. Thanks for sticking through ads, if you're sticking through the ads. And we'll be back so soon. Oh, yeah. This is, yes, exactly. You get it, Small. This is your enrichment time. Back to the valley we go. Bloop. All right. Good morning. We're at 5.39 mil. We need to get to 10. Poor Sandy. Okay. So our goal is to just make money. That's our... And look for a wild plum and look for... Like, we have a couple other things to do, but money's the big goal at this moment. I don't know if we're going to be able to find all the golden walnuts. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I have the skill. We need more seeds. Pay the parrot. Hi, Electro. How are you doing? You right. I could pay the parrot. We gotta buy the golden clock first, but then I like that plan. Bye, boy. Drive safe. Have fun. Doing great? Yay! Glad to hear it. Day's going good so far. It's been started for too long already. Cheddar woke me up at 4:30, so that's why we started a little early, because I was already awake. And I was like, well, if I'm awake, I might as well get ready to rock and roll. Let's just stick all of you in here. We'll keep all of that. We'll sell this, sell this, sell this. Keep the coffee. We'll make triple shot espresso. My fave. Okay. All right, we need more seeds. Let's put straws in here. That'll probably be ready this afternoon. Seeds, that's what I was doing. Let me put this in and make some mayonnaise, and then we'll go get some seeds. But yeah, we're out here. We're doing good. Cheddar, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you. Cheddar was in the bathroom. Laying on the floor in front of the heater when I went to go use the bathroom during the break. I walked in there and I was like, sir, why are you on the floor? He was right in front of the heater. Like the bratty little baby he is. How much is 20 mayonnaise worth? 5,000? That's pretty good. It's a lot of mayonnaise. $5,000 worth of mayo? That's crazy. Here we go. Beautiful. We love to see it. Let's go get our seeds. Let me see what's in here first. I guess I could make my own seeds, but we'll just buy them. I'm lazy. Okay, that looks good to me. Alright, keep your eyes peeled for the plum. We need the plum. Truly, we need the plum. What does this say? I'm on vacation today. Pam, I feel like you're on vacation every day now. Pam really is out here getting more vacation days a year than I get. And the year is so much a bottle vacation. The year is shorter than my year, and I'm pretty sure Pam gets more vacation days than me, like, or she takes more. I don't know if she gets more. Should I just go crazy and do cranberry seeds everywhere? Kind of think so. A bottle vacation. Wild, wild, wild behavior from Pam. Whee! Moving on. Yeah, look at all these cranberry we can have. Oh, yeah. There we go. We'll just do that. It's just easier to have plants that, like, continually... They're the gift that keeps giving. The gift that keeps on giving. I don't know why I struggled with that so much. That's... There we go. Okay, so really we're just trying to make money. We could do that. We could make money. No problem. We love money. All right, let's go work on some coffee. Because we can make triple shot espresso and sell that, and that's worth a lot of money. Until we're out of coffee beans, which we are going to be out of coffee beans here soon, I think. It's 2 p.m. We'll go check on Ginger Island here soon as well. We can work on decorating our house. Then you mine all winter and sell all the bars. Yeah, that's a good plan. I really think we could do it. Like, finish by the end of year 4. Plus gems and other junk, yeah. We gotta go get some key quests. And work on that stuff as well. But we're doing pretty good, I think. We still need more fiber. That might hold us up, because I know spring is where we get all the fiber. So we'll keep trying, but that might be a hold up for us. Rawr. I like my little tiger hat. Oh yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Thank you. All my ancient fruits. So many ancient fruits. And pineapples, I guess, but... Beautiful. Whee! Okay, I have my taro tubers over here. Thank you. I'm like, this is our perimeter. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. And then we can put these back. And now let's search for some freaking golden walnuts. I appreciate the lurk, Small. You're making peanut butter cookies? Oh, that sounds divine. Have a good store trip. I have cookie dough in my fridge. That's exciting. Okay, so to put it in perspective for you, I have hoed both of these entire beaches in search of golden walnuts. I found one, but just one. But the entire beaches have been hoed in our attempt to find the golden walnuts. There is one in a tree that I feel I need to, like, I don't know, do I need my slingshot for one? Let's sell some things. Because I feel like you do need your slingshot for one. But I don't know. I don't know. We're still missing like 8. There's a lot we're missing. You might have to chop a tree. Or shake them. Because according to my perfection tracker. Golden walnuts. I'm missing the Island North bush, the Island North buried, the Island West bush, the Island North palm tree, and then a couple more Island West buried. That's what we're missing. Anything ready in here that I can do a quick little... Nope. Nothing's ready. Sigh. Okay, we'll go shake every tree and chop trees down and... I'm alive once again with less sleep this time. Hello, Ramen. How are you? Not well, it sounds like. To be fair, I did wake up at 1:30 last night and I thought it was 5, like it was time for me to get up, and I was like, I'm telling them I'm not streaming. I can't open my eyes right now. And then I finally managed to open my eyes and looked at my watch and I was like, oh, I get 3 more hours. We're good. I can manage this. Go to bed. You need your sleep. You do. You need sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is not for the weak. Sleep is for the strong. Just woke up feeling great. I'm not. What is that Bo Berman song? I sing that in my head every time I wake up. I'm like, woke up at 11:30, feeling like a bag of shit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. We need streams. We need the streams. The streams. How come he doesn't love me anymore? Your wake up time is usually 2 p.m. What is it, 10:30? That's... You are up early. Look at me. I'm getting so good at knowing your guys' general time zones. Someone go to Ramen Lord's house with a bat and knock him out. We demand the sleep. And you went to sleep at 5. What? Why? Why? Chloroform. Yeah. It's where you take the rag and you very gently go, hey, does this smell like chloroform to you? And then you put it over their face. Hey, almost full government name. Wee, the row. Row, row, row your fish. Whoa. Everything just like, did you see that? That was kind of creepy. Decided to look really crazy for a second. All right, moving on. All right, I gotta stop saying all right. I say that all the time, I've realized. Very frequently. Wish you could have your usual sensei ramen, but some guy who used to stream back in the day has it. Oh, a bummer. Filler words are great. I agree with that. But I notice it a lot, especially like when we do our travel YouTube videos. Whenever I talk to the camera, I'm like, all right, so now we're going to go do this and this and this. And I'm like, oh, girl, you got to stop that. Palm tree, palm tree. Let's go shake every palm tree, shall we? I got a flat-topped hat. I can cut down the palm trees? Now, how come nobody told me that? We about to chop down every tree and see if we can find a golden walnut. Hi, Twitchy! How are you? You're kind of like Shaggy saying like a lot. Valid. That's fair. We are determined to find these. Frickin' walnuts. If it's the last thing we do, which it might be the last thing we do before perfection. I don't know if that counted as Island North. Here we go again. Ooh, perfection. I'm just gonna shake every bush until I frickin' find these walnuts. Where are the walnuts? Alright, how much... Is there anywhere else I can go here? Yes. Now where? I don't know, man. I'm at a loss. How much does the bird cost? 70,000? Oh, that's not that bad. We'll see what we can find by ourselves, but like, good lord. I can only do so much, like, digging everywhere. You know? I've, like, already dug up the entire beaches just searching for these guys. It's just... I understand we're determined, and we will get there. We will, but man. Can't wait for Saturday. I'm excited too. It'll be fun. I'm excited to play I don't play many, like, supermarket simulator games. Well, actually, to be correct, I've never played a supermarket simulator game. Okay. Give in to capitalism, pay the parrot. I just don't want to pay the parrot before we've gotten our golden clock, you know? 70,000 in the grand scheme of 10 million, I understand is not a lot, but what if we just keep chopping the entire, or hoeing the entire north? It worked before. I did find one this way. This is crazy. Nope. It looks fun. Five. See, some of these look like we can do stuff in them. We're almost done with doing this whole area. Anything? Well, what if I miss one? Okay. Did the bush just move? This bush? I think I'm gonna get a slingshot and slingshot at every single tree now. That's step 2. Because, yeah. I don't know, man. Okay. We've dug the entire this section. And I've definitely already gotten in here. I understand that that's not got right now, but... Okay, here we go again. I'm crying. Ah! That was tragic. Off we go to grab our slingshot, which has never once been used. I don't even know where it is. There it is. I think I have slingshot things somewhere. So many pairs of purple shorts. I gotta stop. I have a problem. We gotta stop with that. There we go. How many stones do we have? We need 999 for the thing we're doing, but, like, I'm not that worried about it. Sure, we'll just do that because it doesn't cost stone. People say it's the fastest way to mine with the explosive rounds. I'm just not a slingshot gal. I understand it probably is better, but I've just never used it. It literally goes straight into my chest. I'm like, oh, the slingshot. You know what? I have a spot for you in my chest. Okay. Let's see. Did I even hit the tree? Oi. Oh! It just kept going. I don't know if this is doing anything for us, but it's making me feel better. Even though I'm injuring myself in the process. I don't know, man. I don't think this is doing anything for us. Alright. I'm at a loss. We're giving in to capitalism. I don't care about the true Ginger Island experience anymore. Okay, 70,000 to find all of them isn't that bad. I thought it was going to be 70,000 per, or maybe it was like, used to be 100,000. Maybe it's 10,000 per walnut. I did it. I just want it done, you know? Listen. I just want it done. We can make up $70,000. Plus, it'll be nice to, like, literally, we can just focus on making money. We can just focus on crafting the final item that we have to craft. Well, we have 2 items left to craft, but... You're saying that too much? It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Then we can just focus on making money. Focus on making money. We love to make money. Yay, money. Should I crack open all my geodes? Would that help make us money? Do we think? Or do we think I should just sell them? Money, money, money. Literally us. Exactly. You get it. Oh, the treasure troves. That's a good idea. Because I have over 100. Take me to my farm. It's a trove with treasure. What do you mean, what's a treasure trove? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's, I'll show you. It's these things. I think I have them in here. This is, the artifact troves. Ah, great explanation. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, the box. Yeah, the box. The box. But we have like 1,000. fancy geode with human-made artifacts. That's a great explanation. I think they're in here. 222. And then we have a ton of these and a ton of these and a ton of these. Food eaten. Finished your Lego, now Stardew. Stardew always. Which set? What was I doing? The flat topped hat. We can be Abraham Lincoln. Is he the one who wore the top hat? A Ferrari SF90. Fast cars go vroom. We went to dinner with one of our college friends who happened to be like on a work trip. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but he like looked at us and he was like, "You two are just a strange couple." And I was like, "Thank you. I think I don't know how to take that." Artifact trove. You now have 3 cars and 4 F1 cars. Ooh. Leave this chat before I steal it from your house. You just want me to steal your Legos. That's a great compliment for real. I know. I was like, okay. I guess we'll take it. All right, let's go crack open some. Give me my walnuts. This feels cheaty to me, but I'm over it. You know, you should leave them by an open window at night so they don't get dusty. 1 Star Wars ship, 1 Grogu and Iron Man bust. Cool. Tropical is living my ideal life. They are safe and secure in a display case. Yeah, you hear that, Yellow? Paws off. Paws off. I'll take the entire case. Never stopped me before. I mean, cases can be broken into. Guys. Your next set is behind you, ready to be built. What's your next set? I'll not take the Junimo's job. Keep working, guys. You got this. Yay. Rah! Nope. We should have stuff ready in here, actually. Oh yeah, look at all of this. Do I have any? Yes, this is what I want. There we go. Yes, beautiful. Good job. Good job, everybody. Is everybody bopping over here? Yep, sure are. Beautiful. Everybody's good to go. The Nintendo Game Boy. Nice. Leaving. My jealousy is unbridled now. We're gonna make money today, guys. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. I love bop-its. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should get a bop it. That's so random. But we could have bop it breaks. You know? We have 57 artifact troves now. That's what he said. Whoop. You have your sights set on 3 more cars and another Star Wars thing. As you should. As you should. Oh! The plum! We found the plum. We found the plum. Let's go craft these Let's go craft these wild fall seeds so that we only have to craft the Statue of Blessing. And then we're good to go. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. I have my Lego orchids. I really want a Lego flower set. I actually need a bigger desk first. Like, that's the biggest thing, because I was showing Eric, because I was so proud of it. I was like, look at this screen that I made on Canva, like, all by myself. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. And he was like, you need flowers for your desk. And I was like, I think you just offered to buy me flowers. But aside from that, where would I put them? Where would they go? This desk is full. But I do want some Lego flower sets. I think I'd like that. On the PC, trust. Oh, I'm excited because I'm going to get, my new microphone has a little boom arm thing. And then I can start getting like little keychains and trinkets to hang from it. I'm pumped about that. I think that'll be fun. You can go in there. You can go in there. Ooh, arms. Yeah, we love the arms. Arms are cool. And then I guess we'll just stick all of our tools in here since we're gonna go. Julia, hello. You made it this time. In here. There we go. We'll keep that. And then we'll go crack open some things. Make some money. How was, the rest of Stray? How did that go last night? And suddenly you had suddenly burned the house. Win-win. Oh. Melt the Legos. Oh, you guys, what even are you talking about? Crack open some... Rein it back in. Rein it back in here. You made it today. Y'all, if you have a Switch 2, go follow Julia. She does... Oh my gosh, caps lock is crazy. She has open lobbies where you can race. Ta-da! I did it. And I don't have a Switch 2, but I do like to watch. And it looks like so much fun. I'm tempted to get a Switch 2. I mean, I want one badly. And when I say I'm tempted to get one, I just mean I'm tempted to spend the money on one. Ooh, ossified blade. Yellow, are you in the Discord? Yeah, Yellow is a little, what is she? A little username hoe, and so she goes by a different name everywhere. It was good. There's a good stopping point. The cat really is Cheddar. No, literally. He looks just like this. That's him. Kelsey, you're just waiting. Yeah, no, that's fair. I should wait for that. We're going to keep cracking these open. Pause. You said, yeah, she can't stick to a username. Miss Yellow likes to go by something different everywhere she travels. Which is crazy. That's wild behavior. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh boy. What do we do with all these trees? I don't need this many trees. Our favorite wanderer. Ooh. Eat the tree. I don't want to eat the tree. That sounds not very nutritious. Don't want to be traced anywhere. I do dubious things online. Oh, well, fair. That's... I see your point. But you use your normal username because you're lazy? That's fair. That's fair too. My, you know how everybody had a different... What was your first email? Mine was Love Dogs. L-U-V-D-O-G-Z. Love Dogs. People just always ask you for the lore. Yeah, what's the lore? You are the keeper of the lore. So you should, by definition, know the lore. Lore Keeper is your Pokemon trainer class. Nice. That makes sense. Your name? Oh, well. That works too, I guess. Your first email is your dad's email and you just stole it when you were making an account for your PS3. Your Legos look so yoinkable. Yellow. Pull yourself together. Down. Down. Oh my gosh, hold on one second. I will look at everyone's calendars. First letter of your name, last name, 16. Mine was Love Dogs 8 because I was 8 years old when I created my first email address. Probably to log into my Webkinz account. Webkinz! You know what's tragic is I tried recently to get back into my old Webkinz account because I had like 50 Webkinz. Like an asinine amount of Webkinz. I keep laughing at what is Julia doing? What is Julia doing? That's really the question. You guys are kind of unhinged this morning. I'm here for it. So. We're not selling our fish taco, I'll tell you that. Is that better? Yes, that's better. Oh, Julia doesn't even know what she's doing. Honestly, so fair. That's very valid. You then combined your name with Zelda on a different account, then you went by Bacon Crispy, then you went by Big Daddy, then Yellow Bench, and lots of other variants of those same names. How intriguing. It's so interesting to me to learn how people, like, figure out or decide what they want to use for their usernames and things. Pause. Big Daddy. Anytime you read Julia, you just imagine that one goose who used to bite the old lady who fed her. What? Huh? As long as I make one person laugh, that's all that matters. I know, I need to see that too now. That's wild. Oops. It was a TikTok. I bet if you looked up Goose Julia, you'd find it. I'll have to look it up. Hey, Aaron Sully. How are you? Welcome on in. We're cracking open some more troves. Ah, a chicken statue. One of my favorite artifacts, honestly. If you find it, you'll send it. Deal. Ramen, are you in our Discord? The Cheddar Cheese Gang? Cheddar Cheese Club? Types in search bar. Goose bites old lady. Throw in Julia, just for fun. I used to be so fascinated with Google being able to find things that I was like had in my head but I didn't know how to describe, and I would type in the most random things and then it would be like, oh yes, you're looking for this, and I'd be like, I was, how did you know? Super sleepy. You've been up all night playing this game, trying to get your first ever perfection run. We're currently pretty deep into our first ever perfection run. I think we're at 89%. And we still need the golden clock, which is a whopping 10% of everything. You went from Tropical Sweet Paradise to Tropical the Dragon to Tropical Dragon to Tropic Dracone to Tropical Dragon Claw. That, yeah, I can follow that. That makes sense to me. You sent it to me? Deal. Julia, I'll send it to you. Goose bites old lady. That's wild. That's so funny. How are we doing with our timing here? Oh. We got 10 more minutes before ads are gonna roll. I do have the mystery box hat. Yes. I think I have like a mystery box outfit. We can be Mr. Mystery Man. Mystery Man. It doesn't work. What about the trash can lid hat? Yeah, I have that too. Don't worry. I got it all. She feeds her geese and Julia's the only one who bites her hand and she just screams Julia. That reminds me of that lady with the... There it is again. With the, were they emus? Hi, Rith. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Are you both playing hooky today? Just hanging out? Ah, being delinquents. Oh, we're having a dance party. I see. I'm not playing, she is. Fair. Fair, fair. Whee! Alright, let's sell some things. I am not, so after this day, we'll probably have to wrap it up. Wrap it up! We'll probably have to wrap it up. So that I can do my job, unfortunately, for us all. But, big weekend. Huge weekend. Massive weekend ahead. So it'll be okay. Rith, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your cheddar emotes for the cheesy boy. The cheddar emotes. Honestly, I had so much fun finding those and making the ones of cheddar. What tree gives sap? All of them. Oh, none of them through the tapper. You get oak resin from the oak, maple syrup from the maples, and pine tar from the pines. But sap you get from just cutting trees down. And then you get mystic syrup from the mystical trees. True story. I'll just add the $5.99 to Laura's rent. Mahogany trees give sap with the tapper? Oh. Mahogany trees give sap with the tapper. Yikes, here's hoping we missed the eviction notice. Whoop. Okay, we can make. Thank you. Let's put you there. You here. I'm filling in my holes. You can go here. Wait, where'd you go? Me? Huh? What? What did I do? Phrasing. Fill holes. Listen. You guys, chill. Not the yoinking my sploink again. Not this again. Oh, I can't take you anywhere. Thanks for semi-behaving. While Eric was in here. Yeah, Big Daddy, chill. You said that used to be your name, huh? Your username for places and things? Yellow doesn't read enough smut. I beg to differ. Most of it is on AO3 and not on Goodreads. That's fair. Let's plant our pomegranate tree. I don't know. You just get all the trees, Ginger Island, because why not? Because why not? Okay, well. Now we're just making money. We have found all the golden walnuts, I believe. Let's run over to, who'd-you-ma-call-him's place. I recently had to explain what fan fiction was to an adult. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's a real adult because she had no idea what it was. My condolences to you. Oof. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. 130 out of 130. Hell yeah. We're still at 89%. We'll be at 90 once we make the last item. We have one more crafting recipe to make. Just one. So we're doing pretty good there. And then we just need the golden clock. Now, of course, we are working on other things. 1 day, 3 days. No, I'll wait till tomorrow when there's a new one. Let's do... Where's my golden walnut? Beautiful. Now we should be able to get 2 of these, and I need 3. So we got 2. We need 1 more. The 1D fan fiction's back from 2013. One of my friends, she's still a good friend of mine today, used to write Transformer fan fiction. Someone asked me about Arcane. I dare you. Yeah, Transformer fan fiction. I felt so honored when she was like, I want to show you what, like, this. And I was like, you trusted me with the fact that you write Transformer fan fiction. I feel so honored. So honored. That's such a huge secret, I know. Is Jace's sub or dom? Quick! New fanfiction theme. Dragons boinking cars. But the cars are Transformers. What? You can't make this up. Literally. Meow. I'm missing so much of this chat right now. I left for 2 seconds. Oh, ramen. Oh, ramen. You should know better. Not new. Read this already. Oop. Yeah, not a new idea. It's already been done. Rule 34 and all that. He's the sub of. Obviously. Okay. Let's, like, pull our lives together a little bit more. Good, we agree. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I can already tell this weekend's gonna be unhinged. Now, what happened to you? Have an artichoke. Sub for Mel or Victor. Doesn't matter. Both for all I care. I still haven't watched season 2 because I don't have Netflix. Isn't that sad? And we sell everything. Why choose? You need a lot of sap? Go on a tree massacre. Deforestation. Yep, exactly. That's always the answer. That is not the answer, guys. But in this case, it is the answer. I guess you can go in there. Let's go check on our slimes while we're here. Look, our solar panel did something. You know my new idea for free energy? And now, it would never work because tinfoil hat. Free energy is never something that we're gonna have because electric companies continue to make such crazy profits off of us. But one of the problems people say, oh, oop, I'm clocking overtime. Goodbye. Have a nice yoink at the sploink. Get home safe. But back to my tinfoil hat theory about free energy. I think if we created some sort of solar panel system that cars could drive on and just replaced all of our parking lots and roads with something that generated solar energy, that would solve a lot of problems. Again, it would never happen because, you know, electric companies make way too much money off of us. But it's fun to speculate. Right, just even all the different parking lots and car coverages, like over gas stations, I'm thinking, because one of the things is like, pavement already gives off a lot of heat, and one of the big problems people have with solar panels is the same thing, right? They're dark, they reflect the heat back into the atmosphere, it heats up the earth. But if we took something that we already had a ton of, that already put heat back into the atmosphere, and made it generate power, that way we wouldn't have to generate power in other ways. Solves a major problem. Did you hear about the guy that made an engine that runs on water? No, but that's crazy. IKEA does some stuff on top of their buildings to offset the CO2. That makes sense. Like, I just think there's a lot of options and things. I mean, there is. I don't think there is. I know there is. Yes, we went from fan fiction to talking about solar panels and how to better do energy. Didn't he disappear? Yeah, see? See? Same thing. Same thing with, like, I get way too far into these conspiracy theories. Same with, like, Nikola Tesla. Like, when he died, all of his stuff disappeared. Because he discovered how to make free energy. So, you know, again, it's something they never want you to know. I love a conspiracy theory. Here's a kind of a crazy one. The pyramids were built as an energy source. Look into it. And that, like, all of the obelisks is how they, like, connected the energy to the different places. I love, love, love that one. You're the same way, but you don't want to scare people off like an old man. Yeah, I'm like, Eric and I get pretty bad about it. We, like, listen to a conspiracy theory podcast. You've heard of that one, too? Yeah, tinfoil hat. Just wait till we get Taylor After Dark. When we're playing Peak this Friday, Nat will get tinfoil hat with me, and then I'm also playing with my friend Nico, who will also probably get tinfoil hat with me. Nelson Mandela is your favorite one. I love, love, love conspiracy theories. This is what we're going to call it for today, but we'll chat for a little longer about conspiracy theories. But yeah, no, Friday we'll get Taylor After Dark. Don't worry. I'll have a little drinky drink with me. Whee! Let's move some things. I gotta fix that. The whole username is not where it should be. But that's fine. I can fix that. No problem. Da 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 da. So everybody, if you haven't brushed up on your conspiracy theories, brush up on your conspiracy theories so that we can talk about them, because I can talk about conspiracy theories forever, all day. Nelson Mandela. I gotta look into that one again. But there's so many people who, like, figure things out and then go missing, or they die, or, like, sleeper agents. It's crazy. Everything is crazy. Your algorithm knows when you need a new rabbit hole to go down. The podcast I listen to is literally called The Rabbit Hole. And when we first found her, we were looking her up on Instagram, and I kid you not, we had to search her name exactly, like the exact name for it to pop up. Instagram did not want to give us her, like, Instagram handle. They wanted to make it so hard to find her. But she does a good job. She does a good job in that she, like, just gives you all the facts. And she's like, here's all the information I found about this. Do with it as you will. And then people can, like, speculate and do with it as they will. But I'll send it to you, Julia. But it's called The Rabbit Hole. And I don't listen to all of them, but I do listen to a lot of them. Or the ones that look, like, really interesting. And I love it. I love it. I really am, like, such a conspiracy theorist. The Rabbit Hole. So yeah. Perfect. But your girl has got to get to work, so we are going to wrap it up. I will be back tomorrow morning. And we're going to play some Animal Crossing. We've got some villager hunting to do. Boo, work. I know. Ew, work. I like rabbits. Yeah, me too. I also like rabbits. But yeah, we do love a good conspiracy. Who doesn't love a good conspiracy? So, I will see you all tomorrow morning. If you're going to work, have a great day at work. If you're not going to work, be productive on this fine Wednesday. And, yeah. Should we raid out? No, we'll raid out tomorrow, I promise. But today, I'm already pushing it, so I gotta, like, scurry. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Cheddar also says bye. I don't know where he is. He's probably sleeping like the bum he is. Bye-bye.